Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for joining me today on the farm. And I'm calling this the calm before the storm. So it is time to double up and get ready for the winter blast, the Arctic cold front that's coming to our house. We already got started, so you'll see a couple new dog houses back here on the porch. Jojo, what are you doing, Joe? Jojo is outside of his heated dog house and inside the regular dog house. So I was gonna check on this dog house over here. I think Mr. Jingles heard me come out and he jumped out. So the heated dog house, if Mr. Jingles is in it first, Jojo comes over to the other dog house. And then I put a third dog house here this is actually for the cat. So when it gets really cold, I'll make sure they all have a warm spot. But the cat will be hopefully in the smallest dog house. Shelby, she was in that one yesterday, but as long as they all have a spot to get, I'm not worried about it. A lot of people worry about our animals in the cold weather, but you have to remember there are wolves, there are coyotes, there are things very similar. There are mountain lions, there are bobcats, things very similar to our animals that are out there every single day in this cold weather. And they don't have any shelter to get in, and they make it. So you guys can hear probably, I don't know if you hear the fans going, I have not put wood in our fireplace since probably 9 o'clock last night, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning right now. So a lot of people here recently have been asking about our fireplace, and every year I get the question. So later on, I'm gonna run to town and stock up on some stuff, but when we get back, I'm going to clean this fireplace out and make sure it's good and ready for winter. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it real quickly in case you were wondering. But the reason it's still blowing heat out in the house is because it has center blocks all the way around. It heats those blocks up and that heat's retained and it gets pushed into the house. So right now though, my dad is on his way. He is coming with a new hog trap. So just like many of you, my dad saw my hog videos where we've been catching some hogs, and he said that he had a trap that he's currently not using. So he offered to bring it over and put it out back here at the back of our place to see if during this cold weather we could maybe trap another hog. So he's right behind me. We're coming through the field right now, and we're gonna unload this hog trap. So this one is about a 4-foot by 8-foot trap. They come in all different sizes. This is one he's had for a while. He's had some luck with it, caught several hogs. So we'll see if we can get a big one with this one. So right now I still have this hot wire up. I went ahead and turned it off so we can knock it down. There we go. Right through here. So this trap, my dad has caught hogs in it before, and it never hurts to have too many traps, especially with the cold weather coming. There's a chance that the hogs will get extra hungry and be you know, not as smart to come in and get a little bit of food. All right, this is the trap. So I'm gonna have to get some food, get it in here, but you can see the way this one works. They just eat their ways in, and then once they get in there, they can't get out. I'm gonna go up to the house. We're gonna load up a rick of wood, make sure they've got plenty of good seasoned firewood for this cold spell that's coming, and be done with that. That'll work. So we have that wood loaded up. Now it's time to go stock up on some other stuff and get ready for winter. Also, while I'm out here thinking about it, that second bus over there will be leaving tomorrow. So I've got to get it. I'm gonna get it started and make sure the battery's good and start going on it. And then I'm gonna pull it up closer later to where we can plug in the block heater so it'll be easy to start tomorrow morning when they come and get it. So we're down to one bus. We got big plans for it, but you guys are just gonna have to hold on a little bit longer because with this cold weather, I'm not in the mood to start ripping out seats and doing that type of thing yet. We're also gonna be getting it titled and all the legal stuff that has to happen. So we got the hog trap unloaded, and I'm gonna run to town to get some corn and try something different today. So I'll bring you along to show you what we're gonna try different. But you can see now, there's my girl Shelby. Hey Shelby, you enjoying that alpaca fiber? They really do love that alpaca fiber. Makes a nice warm bed for them. Part of being a stay-at-farm dad means not only do I try to get all the work done on the farm as far as chores and stuff go, for the most part, day in and day out, but I also try to help out around the house and stock the house with all the things we need. So a family of 5, you go through a lot of just day-to-day stuff, a lot of, you know, tissues, especially in the wintertime. And we go through a lot of paper towels, toilet paper, paper products, drinks, food, things that we don't grow on the farm. I usually don't buy beef or anything out and about, but we do buy a lot of stuff. So we're making a change. We're gonna try something new this year. We have been Sam's Club members for as long as I can remember. I think right after Cassie and I got married, I had a Sam's Club membership, and her very first purchase, actually this was before we got married, her very first purchase with her first paycheck was a big screen TV, and I think it came from Sam's Club. So if that tells you anything, that was over 15 years ago. We've been Sam's Club members. But recently, they built a Costco. So this Costco is closer to our house than any Sam's Club. It's in between Tulsa and Owasso on 169. It's a massive building. They basically built it in the middle of nowhere, but we're gonna give it a try. If any of you people out there have any tips about Costco, leave those down in the comments, what we need to look for or stay away from, because I have no idea. But I found a Groupon deal or some kind of $20 gift card when you buy the membership. So basically you pay $60 for the membership and you get a $20 gift card to spend. So it brings it down to 40 bucks. So I'm gonna go in today. I'll try to point out any major changes, differences I see from a long-time Sam's Club member going to a Costco membership, and we'll get some stuff for the family and let you guys know what I think when I get back and get finished. So let's head in and see what it's like. So you saw me at Costco, and I thought I would check in with you guys and tell you what I thought. I thought it was about the same. I went to Sam's Club for a long time, and Costco seems like it's pretty much the same thing, except they have a few more types of like furniture. They had more furniture, it seemed like, more clothes, and more organic items. So for instance, let's see, like these little gummy bears that I send in Ransom's lunch or the kids' lunch, they have those. Those are organic. But just the normal stuff. These go to snack days for the kids in their classrooms when they have a snack. Tissues. Picked up some new kitchen towels, paper towels, the organic maple syrup, mandarin oranges, just a few things like that. We got some more stuff I got to put up. But if I was choosing, I would choose whichever was closer to my house. So Sam's Club or Costco. Previously, Sam's Club was the closest, but they just built that brand new giant Costco It was a little bit overwhelming. The size of it was a little more than I was used to. I don't think Sam's is that big, but they had lots of things. On my way out, I spotted batteries. So Interstate batteries, the big ones, and they were like $120. And that's might be cheaper than I can find them for the bus anywhere else. So I might have to make sure they fit, but if they do, I might have to get my bus batteries at Costco. Save a little bit of money. It seemed like they were cheaper. So yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up, but if Sam's Club was closer, I would stick to Sam's Club. So after going to town, running errands, I went by the school and pretty much made a long drive. I've got to finish up work here on the farm. Tonight, I'll try to bring Cassie back with me to check out the new hog trap. And I bought a sack of corn to put in it. So I got Shell here. Oh, Shelby, what do you think, girl? But as far as chores on the farm, there is one update I wanted to give you guys today. Yesterday, whenever I was doing chores, or the day before, our last Walker Farm Fed video, the cows were really pushing around on Alvin and Alfred, and Alfred had a hurt foot. So I saw it after I turned the video off and I checked on him. He was limping around a little bit. So we're going to do an update on him today, make sure everything's okay. But I'm always amazed at you guys, the subscribers, that catch every little tiny detail, Shelby. So Shelby had a tick, like right here. Everybody, the subscribers would say, oh, there's a tick on Shelby. Did you see that tick on Shelby? Shelby has a tick. Have you treated Shelby for ticks? Shelby really should be treated for ticks. Did you check Shelby for ticks? Ticks can come in the wintertime. You know ticks are really bad in Oklahoma, right? Ticks are the worst thing. Ticks are, Shelby, ticks are bad, okay? That's the kind of responses when I read the comments. And it's not bad. You guys see it, and so you say it, and that's great. But I want to check on Alfred and show you guys that he's okay, if he's okay, or if he's not, I'll give you an update. So all the animals have this dry shelter in here. They don't stay in here very often, but I expect them to use it more in the next few days whenever the weather turns cold. But they have it if they need it. So I apologize for the wind. It's a windy day out here. Hopefully if I'm talking, you guys can hear me. But I'm going to show you Alfred real quick. And it looks like he is walking just fine. Hey, Alfred. So I didn't know if I'd do it today for sure or not, but I'm also going to try to make a change. I'm going to try to put the donkeys in the pasture with the steer, or the heifers, Missy and May, and I'm going to try to put the alpacas in the smaller pen. So let's we'll go ahead and get the donkeys some feed in here. Hang on, guys, hang on. So while I've got them distracted, now I'm going to try to get the alpacas in this other pen, and then I'm going to turn the donkeys out and keep the alpacas in. So that's the plan today. That will give the donkeys some room to roam. They're still going to have shelter over here under the shed, so they'll still be just fine as far as shelter is concerned. But the alpacas, there's only 3 of them, and they should do just fine in here. So let's get them in. Hey girl, come on. Come on. Hey honey, hey Mariposa. Come on in. Come on in, girls. Come on, Shadow. Come on, guys. All right. So that was easy enough. We have all them in. So now all I need to do is get the donkeys out in a minute. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you guys hear me and I'm kind of sounding nasally, it's because I've been fighting gunk and allergies and stuff pretty much all day long. I tried to get cleared out before I video, but I can't hide it too much because it's bad. But that's part of wintertime, part of life. And hopefully it gets better because the weather's only going to get worse. Hey, Shadow. Hey, buddy. I'd like to play with you more now that you're in here. Shadow. Hi, honey. I'm not gonna hurt him. Okay? So I just turned those donkeys out, and man, were they happy to be out of that pen. They were running and jumping and scripping and screaming and doing everything. And it was probably pretty windy, but hopefully you got to see a little bit of that because they were having a good time. So I've got to get them used to where their water is going to be. Hopefully they'll come around here in a little bit and I'll fill up the water tank. And I'm going to put a heater in that water tank. So get prepared for the cold weather that's coming. I'll get a heater in there, and they'll be ready to stay in the pasture. They have a bale of hay. They can get under the shed in the back, so they should be good. So look who made it home after dark. So getting the gym finished was a good thing.
Oh, that's Shelby. I was like, what is in the yard?
But it also kept Cassie out later.
I did.
Now you have what, practice after school?
Yeah, I stay after school. They used to only get to practice like 40 minutes outside on the outside court. Now we're inside, getting to practice over an hour and a half, so way better. There you
go. And I got a special delivery. My mom came by earlier and she had found this big bowl. Now, is that a bowl or is that a bowl? That is a massive bowl. So we're gonna put that out in our cold room because anytime we want to, like
30 quarts.
30 quart bowl. Anytime we want to mix like a sausage or do something like that.
Or we want to have a gong.
Ding, ding. Or if we get a nice sized hog, might just grind it all up and catch it in that bowl, Cassie. We'll just have to wait and see. But
the littler ones taste better than the nice sized ones.
Well, or multiple little ones again. So, but we have corn, we have the trap. We just have to set it now. So
I haven't got to see the trap.
Nope. So it's dark, but
did your dad not like your homemade ones?
Apparently he doesn't have faith in me. No,
I'm kidding.
He thought twice as many traps.
It won't get out this time.
Twice as many hogs.
Yep.
So
we're setting them all.
Well, we're gonna set both. Make sure both traps are set. So I already set the homemade one, but we need to put more corn leading into it. So
right.
Let's go do it. All right, we came back here. We already found a little pig. Ah, that's not a pig. That's Ransom. All right, so Cassie.
Yep.
You can see there's some corn left in here, but not nearly enough.
Yep.
So want me to go ahead and pour some more out?
Yeah, I'd leave a little trail like we did last time. Not like the first time. We left way too much the first time. But a tiny trail. Yeah, we left too much. Tiny trail going in and then a big dump in the back. That sounds bad. A big dump.
Well, it is what it is. All right, so let's do a little.
Like no, way too much, Gary.
Here, I'll spread it out.
That's enough.
Okay.
You better come all the way over here.
Watch out, Ransom, don't want to run you over.
Because right there, those little ones can just stand and eat and never touch it.
You know where I need to put it? Right here.
Yeah.
By this back road.
Right there in that, where I put it last time. When I caught them.
Okay, does that work?
Yep.
All right. Trap number 2.
Where is it?
Straight through there. What's that movie where they run through the woods and the camera's right up in their face? It's not Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. Final Destination? No.
What is it?
I don't know.
Wait, Dad, we have 2 traps?
Yeah, Papa Troy Lee brought us another trap, an actual trap.
So this is an actual trap.
Just walk on. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Get out of it.
Ow!
Sorry. Sticker bush.
All right. So the way this one works is they just push their way in
Oh,
like that.
that's cool. So you want to entice them pretty good to come in, but
Once they get in, yeah. So we want to put quite a bit of corn.
once they get in, that they can't get out. That's pretty nifty. That's probably enough.
Then what do you think?
Yep,
That'll work?
that'll do her.
Mom, you just turn the light so I don't step in that sticker bush again.
I'm going out the short grass. I ain't going back into the tall grass. Here you go.
All right, so that trap is set. So we'll meet back up with you up at the house. So we made it back in the house, and I had some more plans of showing you guys the fireplace and doing some stuff, but that's gonna have to wait. I'll do that in another video, but I do have to go clean it. You know why?
Getting cold. That's why I got this on.
It is about to be really cold. So
What do you guys call these?
Beanie?
Okay. I told my
stocking cap.
I told my, let me think for a second.
Okay.
K4, K5 kid, K3, K4 kids, Tuesday. I said, you can leave your coats on, but if you have a sock cap on, take it off. No one took them off. No, my hair's crazy.
Oh no, I'm not hanging it off. I'm just feeling it. It feels like a sock.
So no one took it off. I said, guys, take your sock caps off. And they were like, I said, those things on your head, it's a sock cap, take it off. And they were like, oh. So I didn't ask them what they call it, but people around here don't call them toboggans. I know people call them that. But maybe beanie.
Beanie.
What else other than a sock cap?
Stocking cap.
Okay.
I mean, I've heard it called a sock cap. I think
People around here don't call them toboggans. Don't people call them that somewhere?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what my Carhartt one's called. 2-in-1 something hat, but I don't know.
Anyway.
What do you call it?
This is a sock cap.
Cassie says it's a sock cap. But today is the last day it's going to be above freezing for, I think, 5 days. So tomorrow the high is like 31, and then it's like 20.
Downhill from
and
there.
then it's 17, and then it's 7, and the low is negative 2. I don't know how you do negative in some kind of sign, but -2. So we are digging in. I went to Costco today. So we are now Costco members, Cassie.
I don't think I like it.
You don't think? Why not?
I don't know. I really like Sam's.
So it was it's the closest store to our house at this point. They built a brand new one, so we're gonna give it a try. That doesn't mean we won't go back to
Did
Sam's.
you sign up for a year?
You think I only can sign up for a year, but I did find $20 off.
Why isn't there like a 30-day trial?
I don't know. Talk to the Costco people. Maybe there should be, but goodness.
Easy there.
But if we don't like it, it's only $40, so we can go get a Sam's Club membership and we'll be all right.
We could have both.
Or we could have both for a year if we need it. But I think we'll be all
I
right.
really like the Sam's Club clothes selection. Do they have clothes at Costco?
They have more clothes.
Ooh, okay, let's go.
They have more furniture.
Can I go tomorrow?
They have furniture.
I ain't buying furniture.
They have a lot of furniture. I didn't expect that. They had
Well, we'll need new furniture at some point.
a bidet for your
I
toilet.
saw that. You need to tell your cousin Suzanne.
A heated
Did you get me a
toilet seat.
water jug cart?
They didn't have one of those. We can order that though off Amazon.
All right.
So Cassie
wrap this up.
Cassie had a list for me to get, and I wasn't able to get it all, unfortunately. But that's just it is what it is. So we're going to end the video. Remember prayer request. If you would say a prayer for me, I'm feeling a little bit under the
I
weather.
was thinking you kind of sound weird.
Yeah, I've kind of been tired all day, off and on, congested, all the things going on. So, but with the cold weather, the animals and stuff, we'll be taking care of them. I don't have time to get sick, okay?
Yes, and I have a prayer request for Bo Moorhead over at Moorhead Homestead. His uncle's not doing well. He drove round trip to Tennessee to visit him and see him. But he's not doing real good. So if you guys remember his uncle and the Moorhead family, go over to Moorhead Homestead. Tell him Catching Up with the Walker sent you over there and that you're praying for his uncle. I know he would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for spending some time with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Love you guys.